everyone.
Hi everyone.
Today we are doing a follow-up on the application that we did almost 2 weeks ago, so a week and a half ago, of these two products. So it's the Gelish Vitagel, and we did this one on this hand and this one on this hand, and I will link the video, the original video, below in the description. So let's just take a look and see how they lasted. So as usual, they lasted very well, and the only kind of thing that I noticed is this major yellowing on this thumb. So that was this product, which I'm kind of not very surprised, because they're very porous gels and they can stain sometimes. But we don't see any lifting, we don't see any. So this one is smoother. This one has a slight little dots. No? Can you see it?
Yeah.
I have to check something. So just give me 1 second. This is much brighter, no? Or how about the other hand? Same. Let me just check something here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I checked and I saw on the Gelish website that they kind of state that this is more of a base coat that you could use under other products, and this is supposed to be worn on its own. So maybe this one didn't yellow as much?
I guess.
I don't know, it's just maybe coincidence because you were peeling apples. You think it's from the apples? Could be.
If that were the case, then why didn't the rest of my fingers stain?
I know.
I had to have done something or got involved with something that had
involved in something
that has caused this staining. I'm not entirely sure exactly, but
so let's just yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, because we did such a thin application, that I'm not going to use EFILE to even remove any of it because it's so thin. So I'm just gonna kind of give it a, let's see how thin it is, just for you guys to, like, there's nothing to it, so there's no way you can even use electric file. And sometimes it's also a good idea to just break the free edge a little bit. And we're going to wrap these using acetone. And actually, by the way, I really like the Gelish remover. It smells kind of rosy, and I think it does a very good job. Oops. Probably, possibly even better than acetone. All right, let's do this. And we're gonna use a heating pad to kind of speed up the process.
Now, what's the recommended removal time? Or not recommended, but the estimated?
Yeah, well, estimated, recommended. I'll check. And once we start soaking, I'll check. I don't think it lists the removal anywhere. I think they say like 10-15 minutes, maybe? What's it say here? I don't know. So we will see. Maybe we'll check one of the nails. During the removal. So normally I actually start counting when I rub the first nail, because that's the best, the most accurate estimate, no? Because when people start counting after they wrap all the nails, that's like 2.5 minutes later. So that's not really a good indication of how long the acetone needs to stay on a nail, because what if you have one nail to remove, right? So, and then everybody wraps at a different rate. I'm a pretty fast wrapper. This is supposed to be very funny. So over the weekend, we were watching, I guess we can't say that. Well, we were
watching a really good funny sitcom.
Yeah, it's called Schitt's Creek. It's a Canadian sitcom. Is it a sitcom considered? kind of like a series.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's hilarious. I highly recommend watching it. It's very entertaining, very funny, very kind of positive. No?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's really good. So we just watched an interview with the cast. So kind of off topic, but that's what actually just went through my mind. So I thought I'd share that with everyone.
That's hard because I was thinking the same thing. Just sitting quietly, just thinking about the show.
And it's funny how this is already the 5th in the last season, and we just learned about the show 5 years later.
Yep.
It's a good one. All right, so...
I mean, I was aware of it. I'd seen commercials and things like that, but it was just something that never really seemed all that entertaining just from what I had seen.
Huh.
However, curiosity got the better of us, and it turned out to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, yes.
All right, so we're gonna cover these ones. Here, the heating pad, and we will see you back once the timer hits 10 minutes. Okay, we're back. 10 minutes later. So I looked at the instructions and it actually says 10 minutes. And they don't actually, we're just joking about how often I say the word actually.
And seriously.
And seriously. And they don't mention any buffing prior to the soak off, so.
I'm hoping.
Huh. Okay, but it doesn't come off in one piece, how we were hoping at all.
I walked into this with no expectations.
Oh really? I had high expectations.
I had none.
I had high expectations. Because I've seen it removed differently. But it's easy.
Yeah.
1 second. Alright. So, the nails look very good underneath.
So, well, I mean, the initial, like that first nail, like I really don't mind it. Like you're not putting any pressure when you're removing it. It is coming off easily.
Yeah.
And we did 2 coats rather than the recommended one.
That's exactly, yeah.
So the fact that it is removing as well as it is within the same time frame as one.
Yeah, it's good.
Of course, you did remove probably the first layer when you buffed.
No, I didn't.
You don't think so?
No. No, I didn't buff that much.
Okay. Well, just the same. You know what? It is coming off quite nicely.
Yeah.
But
not complaining here.
no, I
would
really
say
like
10
the
minutes,
removal.
especially 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes is good. You know, sometimes I'm afraid of the products that remove so quickly. Because that always, because that always makes me think that they will peel off very easily. Like I kind of don't have the trust in those products that are.
And that's been our experience.
Yeah, like with Zoya. Oops.
Well, just overall, I mean, over the years, there's been a multitude of different products, and the ones that usually remove quite easily over a 2-week period or after a 2-week period tend to not adhere as well.
Yeah.
And there tends to be complications. Whereas this actually is removing fairly well, and it lasted very, very well.
Yes.
I had no issues with it. I didn't do anything different than normal.
Let's leave this one and let's come see if I have this. Oh, well, no, I showed everyone which one I did on which hand. So this one seems slightly more chunky.
Yeah.
Slightly, we'll see the rest of the nails. So there's slight amounts, like where I put the primer, it's stuck a little bit better. I don't think they recommend the primer, they don't. But I was afraid.
It's definitely adhered, and it's a little more troublesome coming off.
What, this one?
No, just
oh yeah,
with
the primer ones. Yeah,
But that's normally the case. Whenever you've done primer along the free edge, normally it will adhere or bonds a lot better.
Well, that's the whole point, right?
Well, exactly. So it's doing its job.
I really like the removal. Very clean. It doesn't come off in one piece.
But that's okay. It's coming off nicely.
Yeah.
Very impressed, actually.
Isn't it funny how in some areas it just comes off, like pops off?
Well, you know what? I would say that this, for a long-term client, would be a good thing to use.
Except for the little discoloration. So yeah, people just have to understand.
But that's just that.
Yeah, that they have to take care of their nails. They have to.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, any soak-off gel, they're going to be more porous in nature just because of the removal process. So you're going to run into that if you run into any type of item that is. Oh wow.
Oh, look at that. It kind of came off in a larger chunk.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you're dealing with, you know, certain spices or certain items, you know, there's...
I have kind of a thought.
A possibility.
Sorry.
Well, not so much a possibility. There's a high probability that you will end up with staining.
Yeah.
So,
but I was thinking, you know how these products have the vitamins?
The vitamins? There's vitamins in them?
Yeah. Look at my hands. It's the vitamins. So I think it's the vitamins. Maybe the vitamin C is coming out of the gel onto the surface. Too bad you guys didn't see the look on his face.
Guys,
like...
think of the emoji that has just like the black eyes and the straight, like the straight mouth.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I just did.
That was it. No, I don't believe in any vitamin claims, by the way.
Yeah, like vitamin water.
Yeah, because I mean, the amount is so insignificant, and really they should not be even saying vitamins, because I think FDA regulates that claim kind of to supplements, I guess, and like, I don't know. Oh. But anyway, so vitamins applied on a dead nail don't do anything. Kind of, they're not going to feed your body through the nail, or it's not going to repair the nail.
It's a dead, not like it's non-living tissue.
Yes. So
I mean,
I mean, yeah, certain things can maybe protect the nail, and but yeah, it's not going to do what you think it's going to, somehow nourish the nail back to health. It's not happening. But anyway, but the removal is actually quite impressive, I have to say. And the nails are in an excellent condition underneath.
Very happy.
They don't look dry.
And you know what? I haven't caught a cold over the last 2 weeks, so I think that vitamin C must be working.
Oh my God. The thing is, I don't think it has vitamin C, but...
But you mentioned vitamin C. Did you not know?
I know. So, yeah. There looks like a little white spot, but it's... No, it's not. It's not.
No, that's damage from underneath the nail. Like I smacked the nail.
Okay.
Like those little white spots that you get. Like if you... Like,
yeah, the true... white spots, because the ones that I have obsession about trying to prove why they're happening, they're usually on top of the nail more. That's surface
damage. That's not what that was just viewed. So
that nail is very smooth looking. Anyway, so this is the removal, and it was very simple. Very simple. I'm going to be using that product more often. And it's been 2 weeks and 1 day actually, and it lasted very well. I'm very happy with it. Because yeah, the color goes on very well. I've actually tried it on my own nail, on one of my nails. And this is it. So what do you guys think of the product? Like those who have actually used it? Why don't you leave a comment below, and if you like what you see, just leave a like and... Yeah, and let us know. I've had some comments on the original video saying that some people like it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, let us know if you watched now the removal and... and guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, go check out our Patreon, all the fun stuff. Yeah, actually on Patreon I post all the watch me work kind of videos with clients. So yeah, check it out. Links below. Okay, thank you so much for watching. In the next video, wait. In the next video, we're going OPI colors. We're doing OPI different colors. Yes. So watch that. Okay, thank you so much for watching. All right, bye. Guys, bye.